Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It's 7:15 in the morning and I'm just getting ready to go to work. I've got to get there for 7:30. But I thought we'd spend the day together because I'm only working till about 10:30ish, hopefully. I wasn't actually meant to be working today, but I haven't had a very shit weekend and I'm not going to go into that, but basically I didn't end up working all weekend and I didn't even work Monday or Tuesday, so I wasn't supposed to be working today, but I'm just helping out because basically my mum ended up working loads to cover me. So I'm only working till 10:30 and then after that I need to go straight to Primark because I've got to get some bits for an ad, not for Primark, for something else. It's like a Valentine's Day kind of thing, and I'm basically getting like I need to get some stuff basically from Primark for that. And then I don't actually have any other plans. I'll probably be at home all day for the rest of the day. So I just thought we'd spend the day together because I find filming and editing these are way easier than weekly vlogs. Maybe once I'm back into my YouTube like grind, I'll begin the weekly vlogs again. But for now, anything's better than nothing. So yeah, nice, easy. What is it? Like hopefully it's just 3 hours at work. I'm getting up in the morning at the minute. Oh God, I'm struggling. And it's so dark. Like, I'm all for a cosy dark morning. You know, nice and cosy, cup of tea in bed, stunning. But when you're having to get up and go out in that the wind, oh God. So I'm excited for some lighter mornings, you know, even the morning, just give us a lighter morning. If it goes dark at night time, I know this is really selfish, but I finish work, if I work like all day at the cafe, probably the latest I get home is 3, maximum 3:30. So it's still light outside when I finish work. Now I know my fellow 9 to 5 people, bless, no I'm joking, if you're enjoying 9 to 5 that's good, but I know I've seen people saying like you leave the house, it's dark, you come home when it's dark, which is shit, but I don't suffer from that issue. So if we could just have a lighter morning a bit. I think it is staying a little bit lighter until later. But anyway, so it's Friday and yeah, we started watching The Last of Us last night. I don't know if you've seen it. It came out a couple of years ago because we watched it when we were in Callum's flat and it's so good. But season 2, I think it's coming in April, so it's on Sky, but we watch it on Now TV because we don't actually have Sky. But I would recommend. It's based on the game The Last of Us. I mean, I've never played the game, but some of you might have. Basically, it's kind of like about the world ending and then there's this girl and man who like meet and he has to get her somewhere for some reason, and yeah, it's good. It is stressful viewing, so if you don't enjoy stressful then don't watch it, but it's really good. I love things about the world ending. Not that I'd be very good if the world did actually end. Callum said when we're watching it, you know, I think we should actually have a plan if the world ever ended. He's mental. So we started watching that last night, but me and Callum fall asleep so freaking early that it takes us months to watch things. So I definitely didn't finish it. I don't know if Callum did, but I was fast off before it ended. I think I did get a decent way through though. So yeah, we started that last night. So we'll be watching that together. I did start Onyx Storm, and if you're not a reader, you're probably going to think, well, what are you talking about? Basically, if you follow me on other social medias, you know I'm into my fantasy books, but Onyx Storm is the 3rd book in the 4th Wing like series. I don't know what they're actually called. I started it on Wednesday, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read a lot and I was really freaking confused. I probably should have reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, but I'd only read them like 6 months before, so I thought I'll be alright. But I've seen a lot of people say they're confused, and people who have reread said they're confused. So I'd love to know if you are a reader and you're reading Onyx Storm, or if you finished it, what did you think? I have seen people say it does get better, but I'm hoping to have a good bash at it tonight, because you know, like when you pick up a book and you kind of read and then you have to stop, then you read, then you stop. Like, I don't even think I got through chapter 1, or maybe I'm like on chapter 2. So yeah, I'm really not far into it. But I'm hoping I start to understand that a little bit better. I'm sure I will. I loved the first 2. But I've seen people say they're using the surnames, like people's surnames, instead of the first names, which is what is confusing me, because I'm like, who is that person? And obviously I can't fully remember everything. And you know, like when you read a book in a series, I think Sarah J Maas does it. They kind of repeat things. So if you've accidentally picked that book up first, you understand, or if there's been a gap, you kind of remember. I don't feel like there's any of that. It's just gone straight in with no recap. Like she's just flying things off, and I'm like, what? Like, obviously I'm not going to spoil it, but anyway, enough about books. If you don't care about that, then you're going to be like, shut up. But if you are reading it, like I say, let me know. So that's it. Odie and Callum are currently out on a walk. Callum's walking Odie this morning. And yeah, pardon me. This blush, I really like these NYX Buttermelt like blusher and bronzer, but they're so pigmented. Like, you see that? Like, you literally need the tiniest bit. That will probably last me the rest of my life. I like keep makeup for so long. My sister has still got a blusher. I don't know why I even gave it her. It was when I was probably clearing out, but I bought like quite a lot of MAC makeup when I went to my prom. And my sister's still got the blusher, and that was over 10 years ago. And I'll probably still have them because they're so pigmented, you literally don't even need to hardly touch your brush to get it on your face. Anyway, I do really like them though, and they've got loads of colours, and I'm happy if you don't need a lot, because then that means they last you ages. It's so yeah, what else is happening in everybody else's lives? My best friend is currently in New York, and I'm so jealous. Me and Callum actually went to New York. It was before I was posting on TikTok, but I've only been posting on TikTok like 3 months. We went to New York. Will it be 2 years ago in March, or 3 years ago? Anyway, or was it April? Anyway, he booked it as a surprise for a Christmas present, but we actually went to see Adele in Las Vegas, and then we went to New York for 4 days. That was when we both had more money. Definitely couldn't afford to do that now. It was when we still lived at the flat. But it was just the best trip ever, and I keep saying to Callum, I love Adele. She's literally like my favourite. And it was so good. We saw her at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, and it was so small and intimate. We actually booked tickets to go and see her in Munich in August, just gone, but we decided to sell the tickets. One, because the tickets were expensive, and then we'd have had to obviously get flights to Munich, stay in a hotel, and it would have just been so expensive. And 2, we just said I know watching Adele anyway would be amazing, but it's just not going to be anywhere near as good as watching her in Las Vegas, because obviously Munich, it was a huge crowd, whereas Vegas was so small and intimate. I don't know how many people there was there, but it wasn't a lot. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see her again, but I just think nothing will top that. So we did actually end up selling the tickets, which I was gutted about, and I was seeing people going, and I was like, oh, I'm so jealous. But we saw it in Las Vegas, and that's not a lot. People can't say that a lot, can they? But yeah, so we went to Las Vegas. We flew to Las Vegas first. We spent like 3 or 4 nights in Las Vegas, and then we flew to New York from there, and we did the same, like 3 or 4 nights there. I think it was 4 nights in New York. I loved Vegas, and obviously seeing Adele was the best part of the trip, but I freaking loved New York. I did it, like, I've always wanted to go and obviously see it on films, and it just looks amazing. It's exactly like what it's like on the films. And I was thinking, you know, like if you go to London, no offence if you live in London, people are so freaking like miserable, as us northerners would say, mardy. And if you don't know what mardy means, it basically just means like you've kind of got the face on. Arctic Monkeys, you know that song. If you don't know that song, then listen to it and that'll explain what mardy means. So I was thinking, is it going to be like London, you know, people in a rush, people push past you, people don't even freaking smile at you. But God, no, it was so nice. Everyone was absolutely lovely. And yeah, had the best time. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now because my battery's going to die. But I'll see you for a bit when I'm at work. Right, pardon me, I'm at work. Just opened the door, so I'm just gonna bring some coffee shots through the coffee machine. We always do this when we first turn the coffee machine on, just because it's obviously been sat overnight. Really been fancying coffee, but I'm gonna have one maybe with no syrup and just maybe a little bit of sugar, see how it goes down. And controversial, I know some people hate the coffees in a glass cup, but sometimes I do quite enjoy it, so I'm gonna have it in a glass cup and we're gonna see if I enjoy it. Hi, I've just thought, you know, because the milk's been shit in farm foods, you just want to get like a couple or something and we can see what it's like, rather than wasting money. Okay, no worries. Okay, bye, bye. Frothing the milk. Some people like ask how to do the latte art, which I'm not very good at doing latte art, but I'm not bothered about the latte art as long as the milk's smooth. And I think if you've got one of these machines, you don't want your milk to make a loud noise, because that's wrong. Like, you want your, especially for a latte, you want your milk to be smooth. For a cappuccino you want it frothy, but for a latte you want it smooth. So like if you look at that, nobody asked for this coffee tutorial. So, sorry, so can you see, like, you don't want any bubbles in it. Can you see how smooth that is? It is all in, oops, the froth. Can you see how like nice and smooth, like it's like velvety almost. I can't do latte art, but that, if I got served that in a coffee shop, I'd be happy with that. So yeah. I forgot to put sugar in it. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a picture for my Instagram. I'm going to put sugar in it now. I usually put the sugar in the shot, then it doesn't affect how nice it looks. See, that even is probably too frothy for a latte, but the first one of the day I find always goes really frothy. I'm just going to put a little bit of sugar in it. You also don't want it too hot. A latte is not meant to be like boiling hot. Anyway, nobody cares. Nobody asked. But here we go. That is a bit too frothy, to be honest, but I don't mind the froth. Really nice, but we'll see if I finish it. I don't know, I've just not been fancy of coffee. So I'm working with my brother today, and Alice, who's like my mum and Alice's mum are best friends, so we always say we're like cousins, but we're not actually cousins. And then another lady's working, but obviously I'm going at 10:30. And yeah, my brother's just out at Farm Foods getting some stock, because we get quite a lot of our stock from Farm Foods. They do really good offer on like pop, like fizzy pop. We don't get everything from there, we have a lot of stuff delivered, but Farm Foods is quite good for like things like pop, fairy, you can get big bottles of fairy liquid from there. So yeah, someone's coming in and I'm embarrassed. Right, I've just pulled up at Meadowhall. I'm running very behind schedule. It's 10 to 12 and Odie's been by himself since 8ish. I thought Callum said he was leaving at 9:15. I think he ended up leaving a bit earlier and I was meant to be leaving work at 10:30. It was so easy. But Callum walked him on a long walk this morning. So I've just got to come to Meadowhall now, otherwise I will never come, and meant to be filming this video tomorrow. And I need this stuff for the video, so yeah, I'm going to be in and out anyway. So, eggs. Let's go into Primark and hurry up. Work basically was so busy. After I stopped talking to you, it just never stopped, so I struggled to get out. But yeah, need to go. Comfort Valentine's pyjamas, but we haven't got any of these. Are nice. Oh, sorry about that. I am out. It was out literally. Took me about 20 minutes, but I think I explained this morning, I'm going to do like a Galentine's video, and the brand that I'm working with has given me like a bit of a budget basically to buy some bits. One sec. For like a bit like a basket, you know, like people do them boo basket things, something like that. But I'm going to do like the video with me and Evie in it, so I've got some like matching PJs and stuff. So I ended up going for baby pink PJs, not them striped ones that I showed you. And then I just got some like socks, some earrings, just some like little bits really. So yeah, I'm going to go home. I'm absolutely starving. I'm really like on the verge of thinking should I just get a McDonald's, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm making myself a cup of tea and some food. Odie, wasn't as bad today when I walked in. So I'm gonna do my licky mat in a minute. I'm gonna eat this first. And yeah, we've decided we're gonna start feeding him a bit more because I feel like he looks a bit skinny. He doesn't look skinny, and I know Dobermans aren't supposed to be like wham. But we're gonna just feed him a little bit more. The vets actually came last week, so we've got we're registered with a mobile vet instead of taking him to a vet. That was the first time they came last week since we've switched. Just because my mum uses them and they're really nice, and we sometimes feel like vets are very silly and like pushy on things. So we switched to this mobile vet, which actually they said they like didn't agree with all the like pushy of the sales and stuff, and more trying to look after the animals. And so they're really nice. They came to see Odie for the first time last week. I wasn't actually here. Callum was with him for his injections, and yeah, they said they weighed him and he was 37 kilograms. And they said, you know, he looks healthy and he's fine, but he was like 40 kilogram at one point. And I know it's good to see the dog's ribs sometimes. We're just going to feed him. We're not going to like start feeding him loads more, but we're just going to feed him. Like last night I cooked some chicken mince. I'm just going to add a bit more of that into his food. But they actually said that he is, for his age and being a Doberman, he is really good. So yeah, that's crazy to all you people that tell me I'm a terrible dog parent and I shouldn't have a dog and I should rehome him or whatever else you say to me. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably won't know that somebody actually commented on my last YouTube video and told me to rehome Odie. What is wrong with people? But anyway, I'm going to make this, sit down for a bit and get Odie a licky mat, and then I'm not sure what time Callum's come back. But yeah, that's my plan. Just a bit. I didn't even get to finish that coffee that I made this morning because it got so busy at work. It's good. You see him? Oh, he's coming up the steps. Oh, he's back. He's back. Whoa! Just done him a peanut butter licky mat. Wait. Sit. Oh, the old one's still stuck on there. Wait. Wait. Go on. Yummy. My toasty is done. It's sizzling. Sizzling away. I wish we had some crisp. I don't think I've even got any crisps. Oh. So this is my dinner. I'm gonna go. My camera's charging, and then I'll be back in a bit. Right, it's been a few hours out of the shower. Callum did actually bring me McDonald's home. So Callum's actually gone out now for the night. Rude. Not for the night. He's gone to get his hair cut and then he's gone to the boxing gym. I just feel, this is why I've like struggled sometimes to YouTube. I just am feeling like I've had a lot going on last weekend. I don't know if I said this earlier. But I'm just feeling really sad. And that's the only way I can describe it. I've got no motivation, like I can't be bothered to like, it sounds pathetic, but clip my toenails, moisturise. I'd not shaved my legs in so long and I finally did that yesterday. So I thought, poor Callum, having to live with me. Like, I just can't be bothered. I've got no motivation to do anything and then that's making my videos so boring and so negative, but I just can't pick the camera up and pretend that I'm happy. Because I'm not. I'm going through a fucking very mentally draining time. And I hope soon I'll be able to speak about it with you and I'll have got through it and things will be okay, but until then, it's just hard. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm making a TikTok video. We're gonna do a solo night of being a bit more positive and not wallowing in self-pity. So I'm gonna do this skincare, which is something that I have been trying to do. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie because I ate like shit today. So I'm gonna make myself a smoothie to get some goodness in this body. And then I might sit in the living room for a bit because I need to feed Odie. So I might sit in the living room for a bit, get the living room cozy, read Onyx Storm, try and get into that, get lost in a book because that always distracts me, and then go to bed. But maybe try and and I know that's probably what I do every single night, but you know, just have a nice night. Just feeling very negative. Anyway, that is my skincare done. I'm working tomorrow, so I've not washed my hair. I bought these PJs from Primark. These are the ones that I got for me and Evie. They're just the pink Primark like ones that come in a set. I think like 15 quid. So yeah. I did also get us these matching bow clips. As you can tell, I'm going for a pink vibe because it's Valentine's after all. I know it's not Valentine's Day yet, but this is obviously full. But yeah, look at that pink bow. So let's make myself feel Does that matter which needs to go in my hair? That way, doesn't it? Yeah. Ignore me. I don't want the bow to be upside down. Can you see that? Like, my motivation to like even post on TikTok is down. It's Friday night, obviously. I'm not gonna put a video up tonight because I just don't have it in me, and that's sad. But I've got a food shop one which I might actually put on Instagram. Anyway, nobody really cares about that, do they? Deodorant. It's in my bag downstairs. I've got one here. It's white. Hello. Okie dokie. Why did you come out? It wasn't supposed to happen. These wild products do smell really nice. I've still got the shower gel in my shower. The one I've got in now is so nice, but I don't know what it's called. But it smells like, you know, like an oud aftershave, like oud, the scent oud. Yeah, I couldn't tell you which one it is. Sorry. Deodorant underpits. So I'm gonna go downstairs and make myself a smoothie and feed Odie. That's it. I'll get my book. This is Odie's dinner. Chicken mince and sprats. There's also an egg in there. But basically we've run out of his raw food, so he's got, I cooked two chicken breasts last night and a full pack of chicken mince, and he had a little bit of that, but he still had his raw meat yesterday. But then I've just cooked another chicken breast, so he's probably got like 1.5, maybe like 2 chicken breasts, maybe more in there, chicken mince and sprats. But I'm just waiting for it to cool off. And burn your mouth. Okay, I am in bed now. I've had a bowl of cereal, and I'm just gonna read some more of my book. I don't know why, like, my legs are here, Odie's here. I've got this whole bed, like, look. Okay. I'm just gonna read my book, and that is it. It is literally 7:15, but it feels like it should be like 10 p.m. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I don't know how good it's been, but I'm gonna try and slowly get back into these videos. And I know most of you guys just like watching my day-to-day life. I'm sorry about me being a bit down earlier. I like to keep it real. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there is anything you'd like to see, or if you just like my day-to-day vlogs. That is really all I kind of want to do, because I'm not that bothered about watching like get ready with me's and stuff. I never have been. I would film one if there was like a specific topic that you guys wanted to know about or anything like that. But yeah, I do love the vlogs because that's what I like watching. I'm going to go to bed. Hope it's been okay, and I hope to see you all soon.